Makena, I almost got it incorrect. Jambo family, here. Welcome to the Black Hot Network Express Show. And today we have a wonderful show lined up for you. We're hoping that everyone is doing fantastic this particular afternoon. And of course, we have been asking a very important question about how people are keeping safe. How are you coping in this COVID-19 quarantine season? And of course, some people wanasema kwamba wengine wataki kunawa mikono kwa sababu hakuna chakula. Wengine wanasema wataki kufanya social distancing kwa sababu wataki kukaa mbali na marafiki zao. But then again, we want to welcome everyone to this particular episode of the Express Show. And today we have a wonderful show lined up for you, like I said, and we also do have a wonderful guest in studio. My name is Spikes, and I'm hoping that your afternoon is cruising just fine. Today being the 26th, of course, everything is just wonderful. Yesterday we did have the Africa Day. Of course, we were celebrating the day, of course, marking what is happening in Africa, the developments in Africa. This is Black Hot Network. Karibuni sana. I trust that everyone is doing fine. And of course, we do have, like I said earlier, I did introduce our guest. She's actually a gospel music artist, and she's doing music even, of course, beyond Kenya, because her music is on different platforms like YouTube and other different music platforms. Her name is Makena. She shall be introducing herself very soon. And of course, we also do have my co-host, who is Kami.
Of course, a very good morning to the family. My name is Kami, and definitely this is the Express Show. And I can't wait to have a one-on-one with the wonderful Makena in our studios here in, of course, Nairobi. And this is the Black Hot Network Media for the 21st century.
And thank you so much. Of course, we are looking forward to knowing a little bit more about the artist. When we started, we played your song. Her song is actually known as Kana Nikega, which is, I believe, is Kimeru. And of course, Makena, karibu sana.
Thanks.
And we are happy to have you here in studio. I know it's your first time being in our studios, but we do appreciate you taking your time. How has your day been? And of course, did you wear your face mask today?
Yeah, but I've been forgetting.
Oh, you've been forgetting how to wear it when you come in. But I know you've been washing your hands and you've been keeping safe because probably we have the sanitizers. Have you used the sanitizers?
Yeah.
And of course, many people are wondering, why do we have to use sanitizers? It's because, of course, we want to kill the germs and the virus. And that is why we are asking everyone to keep washing their hands and also keeping safe distance. Umesikia watu wakicomplain na safe distance? Umesikia watu wakicomplain? Have you had anyone complaining?
No.
No one has complained?
Let me just say the truth. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to go far from my father. I just
Yeah. It's in there, it's in
I
there.
know.
And of course, what is happening is that watu wengine wanaona kama wakiambiwa wakae mbali sana ni kama kitu mbaya. Sio kitu mbaya, ni tu kujaribu ku just have people preserving safety. I don't know for Kami, have you heard people complaining about social distance and also cleaning their hands?
Exactly. Of course, I've had people, for example, the Luya community in the society. Unajua kwa zile za mbona tushe mkono na chukuli ugali, unajua in the Luya community here in Africa.
Unawasha mkono kula ugali.
Yeah, it's all about if I wash my hands, then definitely I'm getting to eat food.
Yeah.
But I just don't wash my hands just for the sake of washing my hands. So that has been a challenge. I've seen people. I've also seen, people getting to interact one-on-one, like they really don't want to, give in with the precautions that the government is coming in, because the government is trying to ensure that all these public restaurants, it can be any, just getting to interact. You need to ensure that all this, workplaces, it can be a bus station, it can be a hotel, it can be a club, and so on, because there are just different amenities in the society. And the government has really ensured that people are really sanitizing. But for my friends, I can tell they're like, no, I know you, and that is where we go wrong, because I'm like, Spikes can't give me coronavirus. This is someone I know. Or for example, Makena can't give me coronavirus because namjua ama tumekaa naye pamoja nini. And that is an issue, because utakuja kushtukia in the end of the day that that the people that you think want to give you coronavirus will end to give you coronavirus. So it's upon us as the society, to come together to ensure that we take the safety precaution
that are given.
Exactly.
And it's very, very important because what you're trying to do is reduce the number of cases in the people who are being taken to hospital, because watu wengine wanataka kupuuzilia tu, wanasema kwamba si muhimu kuosha mikono, si muhimu ku observe social distancing, and it's very, very important because we are trying to save as many Kenyans as possible. Remember, this is the Express Show on Black Hot Fire Network, and we do appreciate you taking the time to join us right here on the Black Hot Fire Network. Remember, you can get interactive on Facebook, which is Black Hot Fire Network radio station. You can also get interactive on Twitter at Black Hot Fire Network. You can also find us on Instagram at Black Hot Fire Network. And we are hoping that we can get your interaction. And of course, we hope to know what you think about the young Kenyan talent, because that is what we're talking about today, young Kenyan talents. Makena, niko na swali lingine kwako. How would you like to describe yourself? Unajidescribe aje? How maybe perhaps would you, mtu akikuuliza describe, how would you describe yourself? Are you patient? Are you loving? Are you disciplined? Unaweza sema uko, unaweza describe aje?
Discipline.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
I am a cry baby.
Utambie mzazi manake rula imepotea nini, rula sijui ya 6 na hata tamu ijafika katikati, na I get you.
Alafu go on.
Like ukiona tu poor person, like unavunjeka tu. Even my own sister, mimi namsingi tu hata ijaenda wana nimeshaanza ku.
Wow, you're very compassionate. And Makena is actually a very, very compassionate and also disciplined young girl. And of course, she has been making music. She's actually a young Kenyan talent. And I would just like to know, birthday yako ilikuwa ni lini? Birthday yako? When was your birthday?
Ilikuwa last year 2nd.
Yeah.
But nilitokesha kidogo ikakuwa December 21st.
Okay. Very, very nice. Nilikuwa nataka nijue, when did you start perhaps making music? Ulianza kwenda kuimba lini? Ulianza kuimba lini? Na si kuuliza kama ulianza kwenda studio before ulianza kwenda studio lini? When did you start singing? Na ulisikia unataka kuimba lini? When did you start? Maybe was it last year or was it last year but one?
Unajua mtu hazijiweza peke yake. Sasa babangu ndio alidiscover the talent. Like when I was 3 years old, I was just following my dad around. Daddy. So I was following him in the choir. Sasa nilikuwa nasimama hapo juu, alikuwa ananipatisha hapo juu ya kiti. Alafu tunaenda hapo na yeye. Alafu tunatoka church. So I just kept on And then I wrote songs, simple songs. And then nikifika hapo 8 years, 9 years, we moved into Nairobi when I was 6 years. Alafu sasa ndio dadi akadiscover. Sasa wakanitafutia studio kwa anko yangu, wakamuuliza kuna studio, wakamwambia so 2017 I joined a new choir here in Nairobi, and then 2018 that's when I went to the studio.
Wow, congratulations. Kwa sababu kuna watu wengine unajua kuna watu wako na talent lakini wako shy sana. Wanasema hapana, sitaki kwenda studio, watu watasema nini? There are people who are very very shy, and I actually encourage you because you decided uliamua tu you want to maybe try out and go to the studio. Huko unakataa kwa sababu kuna watu wengine hata not just young people, not just young talent, even big people. Unawaendea unawaambia kama nimesikia uko na sauti mzuri sana unaweza rap, ama kama nimesikia poetry yako ni mzuri sana unaweza fanya spoken word, ama nimesikia Angeline, nimesikia maybe you can do this and that, ama you can just tell someone that I heard you have a good talent, can you go to the studio? Nasema hapana, watu watasijui watafanya nini, watasema nini, and it's very very hard. But then again, I do want to thank of course the parents in Kenya who are actually supporting young Kenyan talent, kwa sababu unapata pia kuna changamoto wazazi sometimes wazazi wakiambiwa mtoto wako na talent ama kuna hivi na hivi, some of the times we having people in the society who actually don't want their children to pursue their talents. And of course I want to also applaud the government kwa sababu serikali
but katika wakati mama ananiambia hii kuimba utemba this and after high school ama after campus. After campus nimekuwa nikishoutiwa my entire life, hata sina ile confidence taki kutoka pale nje ni kuonyesha society niko na hiki kipaji. But for Makena at a young age, I'm telling you, are going far, because we have the examples of kina Michael Jackson. They used to sing at a very young age. Niko umesikia kina Michael Jackson at Makena?
Amesikia kidogo pengine, lakini niulize pia there also something I needed to know, and maybe perhaps from Makena. Nani unasikiza maybe muziki yake Kenya, maybe ni gospel artist, umesikia muziki yake wakasikia yule msanii ako na talanta mzuri na Mungu amemsaidia akaweza kwenda mbali. Umesikia maybe Masika ama mtu nani umesikia maybe mwingine umesikia anafanya muziki na unaona naweza pia
nataka kuwa kama huyu?
Wow, nice. Bahati Masika.
Bahati tena ameguza watoto hadi mioyo, yani tabidi waimbe. And Makena, I love the fact that you've chosen the right people. Ya mtu kama Bahati alikuwa anasema mtoto wa mama.
Of course, if Bahati ule ameimba mwambie
I thought you were talking about mtoto wa mama because I'm like, okay, but unajua but mwingine mtoto wa mama pia alianzia, somewhere considering that was just a boy and he was trying, to bring out music. But one thing that I love about Makena, you have confidence.
Yeah.
Do your teachers tell you that, or do your friends tell you that you have confidence?
Yeah, at school, aki wananitekianga like ikikuwa first given day, alafu nakipata Makena number 1 in exam. Alafu unapata watu wanakuja, Makena, wow. Aki, how are you balancing this?
Wow, that's actually what her sentiments have actually reminded me of something. When you're squeezy, and I say squeezy, meaning at her age, if I was Makena's age and I was singing and so on, let me just use my example because I've been using my example. I remember as a kid, I used to concentrate more, on TV programs and so on, and that's when we as kids, you are realizing yourself. And most of the time I used to find that I'm concentrating too much on the music na so vitabu. Some of the zile za wewe hakuna kuimba unaimba hadi after umemaliza shuleni. But me, I'm happy that right now our generation atupatia kutoka Makena najua ata balance vitabu, ata balance education, and wow. People do get to envy you. Lakini sote wanakuonea wivu like, Makena anajua kuimba. Yeah, it depends on the day. Of course, you'll tell us that. But unajua tu wako zile za, Makena anajua kuimba, Makena yasoma pia yapita mtena mama kwa best in this and that. And that is what you need.
And just tell us more about
like inabidi balance weekdays wakati unaenda shule ni masomo.
Exactly.
Alafu Saturday ni kuimba. Alafu Sunday ni kuimba na homework.
Wow.
This is a message to Makena and other kids out there who are highly concentrating, giving 90% to their music and forgetting education. So it's all about balancing. Makena really appreciate what you're doing because it takes time. It takes kwa mtoto kumwambia fanya hii, fanya acha kufanya hii, na take time. Mtoto hajesi kama watoto, mimi nakumbuka grow up kusahau ni haraka sana, atakufanya kitu na kufurahisha utaki kuangalia homework. But I'm so grateful like you need to get to balance the books, and trust me,
and
when
she's doing very very well in that.
Exactly.
Alafu Makena pia nikuulize, kuna hii wimbo ambayo umefanya inaitwa Kana Nikera. Of course it's a very very good song. Experience yako ilikuwaje kuvalia hizo nguo za, let me just share with with our viewers this particular video so they can get to see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this video. It's called Kana Nikera, and it's actually by BMK Makena, who is in studio with us. And right now, as you can see, let me just play a little bit of this. Alafu nitakuuliza swali kidogo kuhusu huu wimbo. That was a little bit of the song by BMK Makena, and it's called Kana Nikera, which is actually means a child is gold. Sinamaanisha mtoto ni mzuri.
Yeah.
And ulisikiaje kutengeneza huu wimbo na kuvalia zile video zile dress kwa video? How was that for you?
Let me teach you a little bit about the tradition of
this.
So that outfit I wore, it was how our traditional dancers were back in the time and still wear.
Exactly.
So,
but unavalia vile kule Meru, they still wear them.
Ceremonies.
So they go to somewhere. They go somewhere and like called for comedian.
Angalia camera kidogo, angalia camera self, angalia camera. Okay, go on.
So we wear like that. when there are weddings,
Yeah.
when you are going to welcome people from the airport.
Wow.
And when there are birthdays.
Yeah.
Just a special occasion.
Yeah.
And even when you just feel like to dance.
Yeah.
Just dance.
Wow.
Alafu nikuulize, that is very very wonderful. Have you performed in school? Umeperform wapi? Umeperform kwa prize giving na events zingine? Na unasikia ile stage fright, ile unasikia ukienda perform shika microphone unasikia unatetemeka. Umesikia hiyo, umeperform wapi na umesikia hiyo stage fright?
Okay, I've ever had that feeling once.
Yeah.
In church, I was performing.
Yeah.
My first day, when in church, I am in another group called Assumption FM. I'm still going on with the FM thing.
Yeah.
So, my first day, I was so I was just like shaking. Shaking. I was just looking at my father, Mom.
Yeah.
That day, I just remember it.
Nice one. At least she has talked to know about stage fright, and this is a major thing. Makena, hiyo stage fright sio peke yake. Hata sisi watu wakubwa unafika pale mbele kuziliza. Wow, watu wananiangalia, nimesweat mikono kama I have an issue with sweating my hands. I'm just worried like watu wataniona vipi, watu wanasikia vipi. But I like the fact that you took the stage. And also to those people listening, this is the Black Hot Fire Network Express show, and we have the one and only BMK Makena in the studio. And let me remind you one thing. You think that African history was eradicated from our society? Hell no. We do have the one and only, of course, Makena in the studio with us, and this is, how old are you?
9.
Wow. This is a 9-year-old in Kenya, in the African society, who knows about our history, who knows that certain types of dressing code were dressed, during maybe funeral or weddings or getting to welcome people and so on. And this is what we need. We need just in the society to, educate that is the new generation on various issues. We get to tell them about our ancestors and so on. And I love for a fact that Makena ulichukua, that opportunity to try and do something traditional, and I love that fact. And Makena, niko na swali kwako, that is, I just mean to tell her that I do have a question, of course, to her, and nataka kuuliza, yes, nimekuja ku realize, that is just to say, I've got to realize that Makena has a gift in music. This is a girl who has conquered, of course, stage fright, because it's not easy. Even for the politicians out there, even for our own president. I can tell our own president maybe some time back before he started to be, familiar and get used to the public, alikuwa anashtuka kiasi. Makena, nataka kuuliza swali moja hivi. Apart from music, manake tumeelewa wenyewe uko na kipaji. Unajua your videos, I'm taking a look at your videos. You have talent from even this, the music, the way it's been shot and so on. You have talent on that. So my question is, apart from music, do you have any other talent, like apart from music? Kuna kipaji kipi tena?
Yeah, I can draw.
Wow.
I love to swim.
Wow.
I have one drawing here.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. Show it to us. Perhaps you can show it on the camera. Wow. Swimming, I can tell you that even mature people, okay, let me just put myself in the bracket, where those parts of the people who, stick on the shallow end. And Makena, I just want to encourage you that right now, unajua pia mtoto as much as mtoto atakwambia hiki na hiki ni kizuri, hiki na hiki ni kibaya, pia unajua kama mtoto ukimwonyesha mzazi kuna hiki
talent. Let's see the arts.
Wow, and I appreciate.
This is the arts, and of
there
course,
is a city and a tree and a boat. Makena,
this is a boat right here and a tree, and now what else?
It's a river.
It's a river.
Nearby to the urban city. So the urban city comes in, pick water, and for their daily use. And this beehive is giving honey to the companies in the urban place, and fishermen come here to fish.
Wow!
Big round of
this is
applause.
A bag, like a cricket.
Oh, okay. Wow. And there is also the bees from this one. I can see the zzz. I can see it on
I can
the version of the bees.
Wow.
And it's very, very nice for those of us who haven't actually watched, see what is happening. This is what is happening with the art. Of course, there's a city and there is also a river and a boat, and there's also a beehive which is also being shown right here on this particular image. Remember, there are many talents and we are keeping supporting the young talents right here. Niko na swali lingine kuhusu wimbo inaitwa Nakusifu. I know Nakusifu is actually a very, very good song. For those of us who haven't actually heard it, we shall play a little bit of it, then ask a few questions as we get to wind up this particular interview right here on the Black Hot Fire Network. This is a song called Nakusifu by BMK Makena, and it's actually available on different social media such as YouTube.
Wow.
Exactly.
Hey, Makena umechatisha. Wow, nice one. I love for a fact that this is a girl child nurturing her talent, and this is a girl child, trying to make people out there, to come out of their cocoon shells and show up their talents, in different platforms, that is social media platforms. And I love for a fact that we do have a young talent in the studio that is at Makena, and she is 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
9 years old. At 9 years old, what were you doing? Probably
I
know,
that was what was happening when we were that particular young. And of course, we are talking to the young talented Kenyan artist. Her name is Makena. She has also done some music, which is traditional music, as well as other kinds of music right here on the Express Show on Black Hot Fire Network. And of course, niko na swali lingine. Nani alikuwa nikiamziki? Do you write your own music? Do you write your music? Ama someone, do you get some assistance writing the music? Ama what happens when you're creating the music?
Sometimes mom help me. Sometimes dad. Some like mama akiwa jikoni na mimi naandika hapo wimbo. Lakini namuuliza tatizo niseme peace love.
Oh wow!
Wow! Oh, that's so sweet.
Wow!
And then I write it, right? And then mom tells me from the kitchen tena kwa bidii.
Wow! Alafu nikuulize, which song is one of your favorite? You have so many songs. Which is one of your favorite songs?
Nakusifu.
Oh, Nakusifu is one of your favorite, yeah? Wow. So nataka tuimbie tu kidogo, either of those song unataka kutuimbia, like kidogo tu. We just want to hear you sing either of song unaweza tuimbia Nakusifu. You can also sing maybe Kanane Kera, which one you utatuimbia kidogo tu. Nakusifu. Okay. BMK Makena will be singing for us Nakusifu, and we want to hear her sing the song. Kidogo tu, maybe hata kama ni standard kidogo, maybe chorus, whichever part you want to sing.
Upendo wako ni wa ajabu, ni mengi yako mazuri ninafahamu, uliumba ila haukuumbwa, ushuhuda wangu hauna mwisho, na kusifu wendo kila kitu, na kusifu na kusifu wendo kila kitu, na kusifu.
Oh wow! I think that is
I was
amazing.
almost shouting, "Go girl, go girl!" Wow, it takes time to to create words that can rhyme from this to this, and I believe that Makena has it because tumesikiza wasanii huko India, maana tumesikiza wasanii wakubwa, unajua kama sisi hivyo na pale nje, alafu kusikiza muziki unasema huyu angefanya hivi ama angecheza hivi hivi ingeflow, but for Makena I'm just proud and happy that she has supportive parents. Unajua vile amesema kule ati she has parents, whenever maybe the mom is in the kitchen, maybe the dad is in the living room, because that is basically the African context of normal parenting, that they get to encourage her to do this and this. Makena endelea na hiyo mambo, and then I love the way you blend your voice. Personally, I can't blame her. I can't do that. One minute up high, the next minute low.
I sing both voices. Even I can sing bass right now.
Wow!
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a really fantastic one. We do hope that Makena gets to be heard, not just in Kenya, but even in East Africa. Na sio East Africa pekee. We know that even in South Africa kuna watu wengi sana wanataka kusikia talanta kama hii, kwa sababu we know that there are many kinds of people, especially South Africa, the music industry. South Africa ni kubwa sana. And we are hoping that we are wishing that Makena perhaps will also get on different platforms. And for people who might want to get Makena involved with their project, of course there is the social media platforms. Makena ako pale Facebook, ukiangalia utapata BNK Makena, si ndio? Facebook. Kuna BNK Makena kwa Facebook, kuna BNK Makena kwa YouTube. If you want to watch some of our beautiful music, BNK Makena Instagram as well. There are all these different wonderful platforms that you can get to check out our music on. And of course, we really hope that she will continue doing this and much more. We also want to wish her success in her education, kwa sababu anafanya education na anatilia manane masomo yake. It's very very important that people also get to focus on their education, which she is doing, and she is doing very very well. And of course, nikuuliza swali lingine moja, ungetaka kupatiwa opportunity ufanye ngoma na msanii ama ufanye wimbo na msanii mmoja, maybe Kenya, unaweza choose nani? Maybe mtu anajulikana, maybe ama mtu yeyote tu, maybe someone umesikiza.
Bahati.
Yeah.
Bahati, let's have been a month, because when we were coming on the way here, I was given the phone to talk to her.
Wow.
I didn't have nothing to say.
Wow. I hope Bahati is. I hope she's actually watching. Natumai na to watch. But you would like to work with her, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be very very wonderful. Exactly. I do hope that.
Moishot
Baba.
Baba.
Masika as well here.
And
Wow.
Those are amazing people that you've of course mentioned, because these are artists in the Kenyan entertainment industry, and they have the best vocals, they have architects, and for a young and growing soul in the entertainment industry, to take these people as her role models, then basically you are going far ahead. And did I mention that I would really love to appreciate your voice? You know how to balance it, you know how to sing, and keep going, just never stop. Usifike pale ati unajua kuna changamoto fulani wasanii wanapitia, kama unafika pale pia pressure, maybe uko high school, unataka kuconcentrate na high school, unataka kuconcentrate na muziki, but if you've been able to manage your time limit, that is unajua wakati ni wa criminal, wakati wa homework, wakati wa muziki, continue with the same, just know how to play with the time, and people will be shocked like, how is Makena really doing this? Makena anawezaje kuimba na kusoma at the same time? Unajua wazazi wa kitambo kama me growing up wako zile za hawezi kuwa able kuimba na kusoma at the same time, but keep doing what you're doing, that cause nimepata kujua wewe unajua kubalance muda wako wa kusoma, muda wako wa kucheza na muda wako wa kuimba, and that is basically amazing, and I really appreciate that in Makena.
She's actually doing very very well, and perhaps I would just maybe of course also ask get to ask kanisa, watu wanasema nini kanisani? Unajua umeperform kanisani?
Yeah.
Ndio. Ulipata feedback walisemaje?
I go to Catholic church, so the priest just like oh Makena. And when are you releasing the next song?
Yeah.
Let us be the first one. Come and perform it here.
Wow.
Yes, Father. When I become number one,
Yeah.
I always go for blessing every Sunday.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Corona.
So I always go for blessings every Sunday. So I go for blessings. So when we have already done the exams and we have gotten the results, I just like, Father, I've gotten number one. And then he says, good girl, good girl. And then he gives me special blessings. And sometimes, like 2018, when I got like really a really trained choir member.
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
Wow.
So like they spared their time to come to my birthday, give me blessings, eat cake, be funny.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh
That's
my
basically
God.
what anyone would wish on a birthday. Makena, I love for a fact that you're this type of lady who's really trying to put a difference in the society. In that unajua yani to prosper in the society you have to have something you believe in. And I really love for a fact that you as a young child you have your own religion that you do believe in, that it makes you the moment that you have religion, the moment that you have something that you believe in, enough when you enjoy, you continue pressing on harder and harder in the music industry. So
yeah, it's very good. Na najua naendelea kuomba ndio baraka na pia Mungu amsaidie kufanya more muziki for very very long time.
Even if Corona is here and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna judge si church inaweza kuwa kwa nini.
Yeah, it can be anywhere.
Exactly.
It can be in the house. Inaweza kuwa kwa nyumba, inaweza kuwa kwa nyumba, which is very very good thing.
Because if you say that church starts in the house, church is in the house.
Yeah.
wow.
Ni muhimu sana kuendelea, by the way. I just continue with kuendelea maombi. As we come to the end of the show, I just perhaps want to maybe ask Makena kama ungetaka kusalimia mtu na kupea maybe a special message. Before then, ungetaka kuambia nini watoto wengine ambao maybe wako na talents, maybe watoto wako na talents, maybe wanataka pia kuanzia muziki. What would you tell the message? What would be your message maybe to watoto wengine?
Be confident.
Yeah.
Respect your parents so you can live long.
Ndio.
And remember that if you go to let me tell you a memory verse. Psalm 91 verse 1 to 4. Whoever goes to the Father for safety, whoever goes to the Almighty for protection can say to him, you are my Lord, in you I trust. You will keep yourself from all hidden dangers and from all deadly diseases. He will cover you in his wings. You will be safe in his care. His faithfulness will protect and defend you.
Wow, that's a very very good one. And naona uko na memory verse mingi sana. Ako na memory verse mingi sana.
Okay, at your age you're really doing the most. I mean, you're just really doing the best. And people unaweza tumia muziki make people out there may give up in the society, because maisha ni ngumu. Unajua kuna time mtu ame give up, yani amechoka tu na maisha, but you as a young child if you motivate with your memory verses and so on, inamfanya to be able to go out there and try the second chance. So I really appreciate that.
Na ni mzuri sana. Tumekushukuru sana BMK Makena. Maybe sasa the final message, maybe ungetaka kuambia one message before tumalize show. Tungetaka kujua labda maybe a special message to anyone, maybe wenye wanakusikizanga, maybe also to your mom and dad, maybe also maybe to maybe your friends at school. Some message ungetaka kuwapea, maybe inaitwa just message to people who are listening to you. Ungepatia message yako tukimalizia.
I want to say thank you to my dad, mom, my grandmother in Meru.
Wow.
Who taught me the
tradition.
My father who taught me the tradition. My uncle, my other grandmother in Kiambu.
Wow.
With my aunt. With my cousin Brian.
Chongo Brayo.
With my cousin Brian. With my little sister, Piera. With my big sister, Carol. With my brother Karani. With my uncle here at KNTC.
Oh, wow.
He's called Murauko. my uncle Mutendei,
Yeah.
and all at home.
Wow.
All those at home.
Wow. Tumeshukuru sana and thank you so much for taking the time and joining us on the network. We hope that tutaendelea kufanya mziki na tuna hope utaendelea pia mziki yako itasikika kila mahali, pengine sio Nairobi pekee, sio Meru pekee. We want you to go beyond, hata kama ni Tanzania, East Africa, South Africa, when I say it, and other different places. We really want to wish you success. Remember, lazima kuwa na jitihada na lazima kuwa na discipline, kwa sababu hata nakisema bila discipline na bila hata kuomba mambo hayawezi kuwa sawa. Lazima kuwa na discipline nzuri na mambo yaendelee kuwa sawa. And we thank you so much. Remember to check her out on YouTube. This is BMK Makena, as well as on Instagram, BMK Makena, and pia pale on Facebook tupo. Remember to continue giving us your feedback on different platforms right here on the Black Hot Fan. So much peace and love. Till next time, we want to tell you kwaheri, and we shall leave you with this particular song. It's actually by BMK Makena. It's called Kana Nikega. Till next time, much peace and love. Kwaheri. We hope everyone is doing safe. Bye.
Yeah, bye.